I can hear you. Can you hear me? Okay, that's because I hit talk back. Okay, so we're going at 0. Okay, copy. Got it. Hello and welcome to Curry Arena in the Levine Center. We're going to start things off before this exhibition match between the Pfeiffer Falcons and the Queens Royals. We're going to pause real quick for our national anthem, and we'll be back with pregame. All right, welcome back here, as I said, to Curry Arena. Had to do a quick open there, but this matchup between the Pfeiffer Falcons and the Queens Royals right here on the Queen Sports Network. I'm Nick Kloss alongside you for this one. Basketball is back, folks, and it is here in Curry Arena now at the Division I level. Pfeiffer coming in today, a Division III team, and this team does have, these two teams do have some history with Pfeiffer leading the way in the record total. 15 wins for the Royals, 23 losses. Last time they played was March 6th, 2013. That was a 75-59 win for Pfeiffer. And actually the Royals come in to this matchup between Pfeiffer on a 5-game losing streak. So they want to right that ship here today, but also get a good start going for the first game of their first ever Division I season. They open up the Division I schedule of that against SC State on Thursday. That'll be on ESPN Plus. I'll be on the call with you for that one as well. But this is a very new team. We talked to head coach Jed Brown. She's in her 3rd season as head coach of this women's basketball team at Queens. We spoke to her on Coach's Corner, me and Mike Glennon, and we talked about what's new about this team. And well, it seems like what isn't new about this team. A lot of new players, transfers from smaller D1s. I believe 5 or 6 plus transfers, only 3 true freshmen on this team, 1 redshirt freshman in Jordan Weaver. So it's a new team. It's a brand new team to the one last year that we saw have a rough year at the Division II level, getting only 6 wins, 19 losses. So it's a very different team, and head coach Brown said she was extremely excited for this group and this group of young women and what they can do and how they're gelling and meshing together. So it should be an exciting start for the Royals. On the other side, Pfeiffer had a better season at the Division III level, but still couldn't crack above 500. They only got 11 wins last year and would rack up 14 losses as well. So looking to improve their head coach, Tui Loy, a High Point grad, 17 years of Division I coaching experience, which should benefit them today. He is a 2-time Big South Coach of the Year, so a very smart mind leading the Falcons today. Also coached at Queens, so he's returning back to the Royals as we are getting ready to get underway. 10 minutes on the clock. First tip-off getting set. That's Jordan Weaver, transfer from Sam Houston State. She's in to take the tip. Pfeiffer wins it back. Alexis Bynum, point guard for the Falcons. Kayla Soublé. Kennedy Hundler's at 10 in black, streaking the post. Poked away. Adia Brisker gets the steal. Now reset with Johnson at point. Yvonne Lee, one of the freshmen, wearing that number 1 in white, as Johnson drives the lane, loses the ball for a moment. Lee with the 3, just off the mark. Rebound good by Kidwell. And another 3-point chance, this time for Brisker. Off the back of the rim, Pfeiffer grabs the rebound. Falcons try to slow things down, get it back to Bynum, their point guard. Sophomore 5'5", actually from Charlotte, North Carolina. Played her high school basketball at Mallard Creek. Pfeiffer tries to get it into the point. Lee gets the steal, working fast. Weaver gets the foul. She'll take 2 at the line. Fast-paced game to start out. 2 turnovers already for the Falcons. Weaver goes to the line, average 17.5 points in high school, 11 rebounds. Gets the first one to go, and the Royals get their first point of the season. Second run goes as well. Weaver perfect at the line so far today. Bynum with some pressure from Lee at half court. Bynum drives, puts one up off the back of the rim. Johnson the other way, gives it to Lee. Lee inside to Weaver. Weaver with the open layup, misses. Gets the second try in the and one. Royals lead by 4 with a chance for 5. Great play there by Johnson and Lee. Bang, bang pass to Weaver. Weaver doesn't get the first try, but gets the second. And she completes the three-point play. 8:18 in the first quarter. Royals lead by 5. Floater for Bynum, no good. Johnson another rebound on the day. Lee in the corner. Inside, dished it to Kidwell. Back out to Lee. Lee with the 3. Oh, in and out. Weaver with the rebound, puts it up, and Weaver has 7. Seven nothing, 7 points for Jordan Weaver with a great start today. Pfeiffer looking to get something going and stop this Royals run. 3. Just off the marks. That was Hudler. And Hudler looked to take another, dishes it down. Jalea Peters up and in. Pfeiffer finally gets on the board. 7-2, Queens leads. Pfeiffer pressing, Lee brings it in, drives straight towards the paint, puts up the hook shot layup. Weaver with the rebound, doesn't go, gets a second, but it's stripped. That's Jalea Gibson, freshman from Salisbury, North Carolina. So we'll have a timeout here. We're staying right here with you. 6:55 left in the first. 7-2 Royals get out to a hot start, but the person who's really getting out to the hottest start is Jordan Weaver. She has all 7 of the Royals' points, gets 3 of them at the line, the other 4, and she has been a rebound machine so far, grabbing down her teammates and her own. And on the other end, Pfeiffer not able to get much scoring going to start. They're starting to press the Royals. But Queens doing a really good job with that guard combo of Lee and Johnson. As you look at Coach Jen Brown in her 3rd season, as I said, played at James Madison. They're going to see them later this season. She's really excited for this Royals team this year and what they can do at the Division I level. And I think this whole community is really excited for the men's team and the women's team. The men's team plays Marshall. Mike Glennon will be on the call for that one on ESPN Plus tonight. And I can't imagine what this arena will be like. And for future women's games, this one obviously coming at noon on a Monday. But we're bringing it right here on Queens Sports Network as they come out of that timeout. Going to be Pfeiffer's ball. Falcons with only 2 team fouls so far. Royals with only 1. Falcons gonna bring it out from their own end. Jen Brown sticking with that same lineup so far. Both teams with their starters still in. Bynum past half court. Hudler smothered by Kidwell. Now Weaver with the steal, lays it up and in. That's 9 for her and 9 on the board for the Royals. Looks like we will have a sub coming in for Coach Toy and the Falcons. CeCe Little ready to check in. Jalea Peters gives it off to Bynum. Three from Hudler off the mark. Rebound grabbed by Brisker. Brisker, the transfer from Morgan State. In and out, no good there. Pfeiffer the other way, trailing by 7. Bynum gets inside, lays it up off the glass. Royals lead by 5. Kidwell in the paint, loses her dribble, bounces out. Ball stays with the Royals, leading by 5. And it looks like now Coach Brown is going to get her first substitution in of the game. That's Brown in at guard. Jalen Brown scored a high 22 versus Tennessee Chattanooga. She's a transfer from UNC Greensboro. White in 24 in white. On the other side, Lee, pass gets tipped out, stays with the Royals. 5:30 remaining in the first quarter. Lee, the freshman from Ashburn, Virginia. Kidwell takes the 3, and it's good. Makes it 12-4, and she becomes the first Royal to add some points on the board besides Jordan Weaver. Pfeiffer setting it up. Laid up and in, a tough basket there for Maya Horton. Pfeiffer only trailing by 6. Hannah Isley checked in for the Falcons. Bit too aggressive there. Foul drawn by the Royals. Alexandria Johnson to take it in. The junior from Little Rock, Arkansas, transferred from Southern Arkansas University. And as we know, this team made up of a lot of transfers, a very different team this year. Is now Lee in the corner, takes the 3 off the front of the rim. Pfeiffer, fast-paced up the court. Horton dishes it off. Haynes from the free throw line gets it to go. Now they trail only by 4. A slow start for the Falcons and a fast start for Jordan Weaver. But now Pfeiffer back in it. Laid up and in, rebound almost there for Lee. So now the bodies hit the floor. Last touch there by Pfeiffer, stays with Queens. That was Kidwell, who originally had the layup opportunity. Had some contact there. It's now Summer Bishop. The 6'3" freshman from Darlington, South Carolina is in at center. Jalen Brown with the ball at point. Drives the lane, dishes it off. Looking for Summer Joseph, wasn't there. Horton, guarded. Face down, foul called. Royals still only leading by 4. That was Queens' first foul of the game. Falcons have 3, Royals with only 1. Steele going the other way. Johnson was brought down, no foul. Joseph actually poked that free. Joseph driving, gets the layup underhand and it goes. 14-8, Royals lead. Only 3:20 remaining in the first. Horton bringing it up for Pfeiffer. Horton takes the shot. Off the back, rebounded by Kidwell. Kidwell keeps it fast, tries to go for the pass, stolen. Mara Ochoa Contreras with the steal. Horton at the point. Haynes. Horton guarded by Kidwell. Takes the three off the mark. Johnson on the fast break. Up and under. Another two for Alexandria Johnson. Royals extend the lead to 8. Noticing a lot of fast-paced basketball here for Queens so far. Causing the turnovers, getting them in transition, and it's been working. And right now we're gonna see here a timeout, but right before that timeout, we were looking at a full 5 players for Pfeiffer looking to come in, so we're gonna see a whole change in the lineup on that side. The Royals looking to stay the same, but it's 16-8 Royals over the Falcons so far, just under 2 minutes left in the first. We're gonna take a quick break. Stay right with us. We'll be right back. We are back here in Curry Arena at the Levine Center. I'm Nick Kloss alongside you for this matchup. Currently the Royals leading Pfeiffer 16-8. Bynum checking back in at point guard for the Falcons. She drives in, draws the foul. Summer Bishop gets her first of the game. Well done by Alexis Bynum to draw that foul. Just goes up and under, knowing Bishop, the bigger opponent, gonna stay right there. Gets the contact on her arm. She'll shoot for 2. First one's off. Bynum averaged 7.4 points. 2.2 assists in her career at Pfeiffer. The local Charlotte product gets the second one to go, 16-9. Royals lead by 7. Amari Davis seeing her first action of today's game. One of the returners for Queens this year. Jump ball. Summer Joseph holds on to it. It's gonna stay with the Royals. Adia Brisker had that layup chance. Tried to go up and under. Couldn't get it off the backboard. Now Brisker. Tries center of the lane, floater. Gets the foul. And the shot just trickles out. She'll shoot for 2. Minute 23 left here in the first. This Royals home opener. And it's got to be one of the first college basketball games of the year. A lot of games starting today. I've mentioned how the men's team starts tonight. That'll be on ESPN Plus against Marshall. It's going to be a packed house as Brisker gets 2. Sinks both her free throws. Getting some changes for Pfeiffer. Jalea Gibson in at center. Mara Ochoa Contreras checks back in for the Falcons. Bynum still starting point guard. That's 3 in black has the ball right now, getting double teamed. And the Royals once again draw the jump ball. Great job there from Adia Brisker. As well as Jalen Brown. They trap her against the sideline. Get the jump ball. Pfeiffer does keep possession. Down by 9. Contreras had it open. They're calling her for a travel. Mari Davis to pass it in. She was an SAC all-freshman team in 2020-2021. Averaged 8 points and 7 rebounds that year. Brisker sends the shot up. Rebounded there by Gibson, now Bynum. Dished off. Air ball there. Pfeiffer still leading by 9, under a minute to play in the opening quarter. Brown with some pace. Pick set by Joseph. Goes down, puts up the floater, off the glass and in. Brown gets her first 2 points of the day. Royals have 20. Contreras at the 3. Peters to Soublé. Peters again. Good team defense by the Royals. Just as I say that, Joseph takes down Gibson, gets a foul. That's her second of this game. Third team foul for the Royals. Coach Brown will take her out. As Hawabalde will come in. The freshman from Barcelona. Playing for the Royals. Pass off the mark there, stolen. Half-court shot off the glass, and just not on the mark there. Royals missed that half-court opportunity, but they lead by 11 over the Pfeiffer Falcons. Gotta take a break here. We'll be right back with the second quarter action just after this.
Championship action, ASUN is at its finest. That's why you'll want to visit asunphotos.com. ASUN Photos is present at every ASUN championship, capturing the action, including those must-have shots you may have missed or want to save for a memory. We understand your passion, so when you want to relive those favorite moments, players, and special memories, start with the experts from asunphotos.com.
Once royalty carves out its place in history, it becomes an empire. And an empire needs room to grow. People call us an empire. We simply call ourselves Royals. Queens has been committed to excellence in everything we do. Now, we've leveled up. We're faster. We're stronger. We're better than ever. And now, we're ready for a new challenge. Our legacy has expanded. ASUN is now our domain, whether it's away or at home.
Hello and welcome back to Curry Arena here in Charlotte, North Carolina, home of the Queens Royals. Got underway a little fast there. Didn't miss too much. Ball just bounced out on the Royals' possession. Turnover on them now. Pfeiffer coming the other way, Royals leading 20-9 here in the second quarter. Bynum with the ball at point. Three taken there by Contreras off the front of the wing. Rebound there from Brown. Jump ball. Jalea Gibson. Wrapped up. Jordan Weaver now back in the game, already 9 points and 3 rebounds for her. Turnover for Pfeiffer. Royals take it. Weaver, center of the court, gives it off. Turned over by Kidwell. Now the other way, and Weaver's on it. Another jump ball. This time it's the Royals' possession as the markers pointing in their direction. Still 20-9, Royals leading by 11. Mari Davis, 20 in white. Back as Kidwell takes the three. No good. Drives back in, splits 2 up, and the layup goes. What a move by Casey Kidwell. She's got 5. Kidwell, the grad student from Asheville, North Carolina, actually played at Austin Peay. But she gets another steal, goes up, draws the foul. She'll go to the line to shoot for 2. Already making an impact. Coming from Austin Peay, the A-Sun opponent. Averaged 3.9 points and just over 1.5 assists in her 14 games there. Well, in her 14 games last season, Also, career totals 378 points. Kidwell waiting for her too. It looks like head coach of Pfeiffer, Tui Loy, taking a moment to talk to her players, so the Royals will take a second. So we get the floor cleaned up. Officials asking them to get back, but we've talked about what the future looks like for the Royals. They have South Carolina State at 5 p.m. on Thursday. That'll be on ESPN+. I'll be right here with you once again for the call. Kidwell's first free throw goes in and off the back of the rim. Then the Royals head to James Madison for a very special game for head coach Jen Brown, going back to her alma mater where she also coached. Kidwell was no good on the second free throw, so empty-handed from the line. Pfeiffer looking to get something going. 4 turnovers in the last 5 minutes for the Falcons. Horton tried to drive. Shot clock violation against the Falcons. Goes the other way for the Royals, looking to build on their lead. Right now, Weaver leading both teams with 9 points right now. Johnson takes it. Davis gets the rebound, goes up. Fouled. She'll head to the line for the first time today. As As I said earlier, Mari Davis, one of the only returners for Coach Brown and the Royals. Had a great freshman season, 8.7 rebounds. Made the all-freshman team. A little bit of a down year last year, 5.3 points, 6 starts. Was averaging 3.6 rebounds a game. She gets 2 to go. Makes it 24-9. Falcons now trail by 15. Officials are holding off. We'll get going again. Royals pressing. Brisker with the steal. Tries to get it to Kidwell. Amanda Finch for Pfeiffer actually gets it. Horton tried to split 2. Great defense there from the Royals. It'll stay Pfeiffer in their own end, but Queens keeping the press. Stealed back by Davis. Davis draws another foul. She'll head back to the line. Great steal. Gets up, draws the contact. Now she's got a chance for 2. Maya Horton had to check in with her coach after drawing yet another foul. First one goes for Davis. Second one off, pursues the rebound, knocks it out of Hannah Isley's hands. They give it to Pfeiffer. Queens sticking with the press, keeping the pressure. And so far, so good. That's a violation, didn't get it in time. Isley was going for the football pass to Finch, but just didn't get it off in time. Royals will have it underneath the basket. As Pfeiffer gets a full change, bringing back pretty much every starter. We're seeing Souble back in, Bynum back in at point guard. Hudler, as well as Shania Haynes back in. Brisker with the layup. Weaver on the rebound. She's fouled. She'll go back to the line as the Royals hurry over to help Adia Brisker off the court. Weaver to the line for her 2. Maya Horton, we've seen her carrying the ball a lot. For Pfeiffer, she has 2 points, but added a couple of fouls already, so she's checked out. Weaver. Stays perfect from the line. Royals take the lead 27-9. Another steal for Brisker. Just pops out. Pfeiffer takes the ball. Royals really bringing the intensity here, playing fast-paced basketball, trying to cause turnovers, get on the fast breaks. And they are doing that today against Pfeiffer, taking advantage of the size, speed, and athleticism matchups here today. As it gets inside, Haynes loose, Davis on it. Bynum drives in and draws the foul. Stays on the floor. Oh, excuse me, it is a shooting foul. Bynum gets 2. Sorry, got 3 points on the day. Got here in Curry Arena at the Levine Center. Obviously, noon game on Monday. You may not get too much of a crowd, but you got a pretty good one here today. Lots of fans to support in the season opener, but tonight is where it's going to be pretty crazy. The men take on Marshall in their Division I home opener. That'll be on ESPN Plus. Mike Glennon will have the call, and I can't imagine what this place is going to look like tonight and how it'll be rocking as the women's team looks to set the tone right here with a win as Weaver goes up, goes off the back, actually trickles in. Bucket won't count. Royals leading by 17. Yvonne Lee checks back in for Queens, the freshman out of Virginia. And the Royals keeping that pressure up. They have the lead and they want to build on it as they stick with the full court press on the inbound. Bynum, double move, goes for the floater, no good, gets her own rebound. Dished off to Hudley. Souble. Back to Bynum. And the Royals cause the turnover, but the shot clock expires. Ball's on the ground, wrapped up by the Royals. Jump ball is called, staying in Pfeiffer's possession, I believe, and it will. Another change as Kennedy Fuller checks in for Amari Davis. Summer Joseph back in as well, center, 22 in white. Bynum from the top of the key. Gets it to fall, 27-12. Kidwell might have been confused that she was the one passing in the ball. Pfeiffer's trying to press as well. Fuller up and off the glass, and it goes. Royals extend the lead with 5:25 to play in the second quarter. Pfeiffer right back at it with another basket. They get 14. Kidwell through the center, lays it up, and up and in. Easy layup there for Joseph. Those are her first points of today's game. It's now a foul called on the other end of the court. Going against the Royals, Bynum will throw it in. As a timeout is called by the Royals, they use their first timeout of today's game. So far, 31-14 with just under 5 minutes left. The Royals in control over the Falcons. We'll have more after this quick break. Welcome back to Curry Arena here in beautiful Charlotte, North Carolina, as the Royals take on the Pfeiffer Falcons in their home opener of this 2022-23 season. Currently leading by 17 over the Falcons. Kidwell picks up another steal. Goes straight at the basket, goes up, draws the foul. She'll head back to the line. Kidwell's got 5 so far today. She's 0 for 2 from the free throw line, but just got her 3rd steal of the game. And that's a big difference here this season for the Royals to last season. Very fast-paced, very intense, and also causing a lot of turnovers, already 13 steals. And Pfeiffer giving up 16 turnovers. Hard to play winning basketball when you're giving up 16 chances to score. Trying to right the ship right here. Hannah Isley at the top, passes it off. Hudler with the fake, goes up just to the left. Out of bounds, Royals ball. Johnson bringing it up. 4 points on the day for her. Lee back inside, up and not there. Joseph back again. No good. Sublé back in past half court to Gibson. And a hard foul there from Joseph. Gets her 3rd of the game. Just pushes down Gibson. And now Joseph is gonna check out. Now being in foul trouble, and it gives Balde some action. In her first season as a college basketball player, 6'4" freshman from Barcelona, played at Winston-Salem Christian School before coming to the Royals. Is now Hudler, another 3 off the mark. That makes her 0 for 4. Lee up and in. Lee gets her first 2 points in a Royals uniform and is a college basketball player. Maya Horton, she checked out in foul trouble, almost carried there, able to pass it off. Back in here in the second quarter, 3:25 left to go. Kidwell wraps it up again, causes the jump ball, and now it's going the other way. Royals take it, leading 35-14. Mari Davis will check back in for the Royals. Shania Haynes, the sophomore for Pfeiffer, checks in for, well, Pfeiffer, the Falcons, and actually a high school teammate of Alexis Bynum. Both sophomores played 4 years of high school basketball together at Mallard Creek. Now playing together for the Falcons. Is now Kidwell driving in, steps once, and up and in. I feel like I'm saying Kidwell up and in over and over, but that's 9 for her. Second in points behind Jordan Weaver, who's already got 11 points and 6 rebounds. Hudler with a 3, no good. Fuller inside, layup, no good again. Balde checks out to Johnson. Johnson called on the travel. Turnover for the Royals, goes for the Falcons. Be passed out from the baseline. Fuller checks out. As Adia Brisker back in. Brisker only 2 points, 2 for 2 at the free throw line. Bynum with a floater, brought down by Davis. Johnson running that point guard roll with the floater, and it goes. Well executed there by Johnson. She's got 4. Bynum at the point. Falcons, big block there by Balde. Rebound no good. Royals take it. Balde gets the first of what we think will be many blocks in her college career. So it trickles out, will be the Falcons' ball. 2 more substitutions for the Royals. As Lanice Johnson checks in for the first time today, Jalen Brown comes back. Lanice Johnson, actually the first time she's been on the floor as a college athlete. Went down with a big injury, rehabbed all the way back, and now getting her first playing time today here against Pfeiffer, as the Falcons did convert on that last trip down the floor. They have 16. Brown with the 3. No good. 39-16 is the score. Royals leading. Horton with a tough basket there, and the and one. .110 left in the second quarter. And Horton's been trying to generate a lot of the offense today for the Falcons. Credit to Queens, doing a great job on defense, but it has to be frustrating there. Now she has 6. That was good for 7. As she leads, she's tied for the lead in points for Pfeiffer today, her and Alexis Bynum. Horton, also from North Carolina, went to South Iredell High School. The foul was called in bonus time, so Brown takes the free throw. Royals leading by 20. Make that 21. Brown good. 0 for 1 from the line. Excuse me, that 1 for 1 from the line. She's 0 for 1 from 3-point today. Now she goes perfect. 2 for 2. Under a minute now to play in the first half. Queens sticking with the press, but a foul called, I believe, against Brown on the reach. If you look at the record from last year, and Pfeiffer will head to the line, that's number 2, Jalea Peters. Peters has 2 points so far today, 1 for 1 on field goal attempts, and make that 1 for 1 at the line. But Royals last year, you look at their record and how they did at the D2 level, and that is not what represents how good this team is going to be this year. A very different team, new intensity. A lot of Division I transfers who aren't scared of the Division I schedule that they have. There's Johnson with a beautiful floater there. Adds another 2 for the Royals. A very different team this year, looking for a different outcome, and head coach Brown has to be happy, at least with how they've come out in this first half, how intense they've been, fast they've played. They've caused a lot of turnovers. Looks like a well put together team. Pfeiffer on the other end, this is a Division I team now, and the Royals, they're playing up. This is a great game for them to start their season with before they go and take on the rest of their schedule with Berea, Agnes Scott, Bob Jones, all these schools. So this game's going to be a great warm-up for them. And there's still a lot of time as time winds down on the shot clock, but also on the game clock. And we'll go into halftime. Royals lead 43-21. And we'll be right back with the second half action and a recap after this.
Championship action is when the ASUN is at its finest. That's why you'll want to visit asunphotos.com. ASUN Photos is present at every ASUN championship, capturing the action, including those must-have shots you may have missed or want to save for a memory. We understand your passion, so when you want to relive those favorite moments, players, and special memories, start with the experts from asunphotos.com.
Once royalty carves out its place in history, it becomes an empire. And an empire needs room to grow. People call us an empire. We simply call ourselves Royals. Queens has been committed to excellence in everything we do. Now, we've leveled up. We're faster. We're stronger. We're better than ever. And now, we're ready for a new challenge. Our legacy has expanded. ASUN is now our domain, whether it's away or at home. On the diamond, even when no one is watching. Working, training, coaching. In the moments that define our empire, Royals are Division 1.
Championship action is when the ASUN is at its finest. That's why you'll want to visit asunphotos.com. ASUN Photos is present at every ASUN championship, capturing the action, including those must-have shots you may have missed or want to save for a memory. We understand your passion, so when you want to relive those favorite moments, players, and special memories, start with the experts from asunphotos.com.
Once royalty carves out its place in history, it becomes an empire. And an empire needs room to grow. People call us an empire. We simply call ourselves Royals. Queens has been committed to excellence in everything we do. Now, we've leveled up. We're faster. We're stronger. We're better than ever. And now, we're ready for a new challenge. Our legacy has expanded. ASUN is now our domain, whether it's away or at home. On the diamond, even when no one is watching. Working, training, coaching. In the moments that define our empire, Royals are Division 1.
Hello and welcome back to Curry Arena here in Charlotte, North Carolina, home of the Queens Royals. Currently leading by 22, 43-21 over the Pfeiffer Falcons. And it was a great first half for the Royals in their season opener as Jordan Weaver led the way with 11 points, 6 rebounds just in the first half. Casey Kidwell also did well to back her up with another 6 points. And then Alexandria Johnson had 8, went 4 for 7 in the first half to help the Royals get to this point as we hear the horn go off. 30 seconds until we tip off this second half. Team highs for Pfeiffer. Maya Horton has 7 points. Jalea Gibson with 4 rebounds, and Alexis Bynum, who has 6 points of her own, also with 1 helper on the assist. So far, both teams shooting around the same. It seems like Pfeiffer's really shooting at a much lower rate, but 35% from field goal percentage for Pfeiffer, 38%, for Queens, 14 for 37 for the Royals, 11% from 3. The Falcons actually 0% from 3, 0 for 7. Queens only 1 for 9, so not much better. But then at the line, the Royals taking advantage of those opportunities, 82%. Pfeiffer, not too bad themselves, 71%, 5 of 7. As Pfeiffer's gonna start with the ball here. Bynum in at point guard for Pfeiffer. Got the wrong side of the court. Maya Horton, Kennedy Hudler will switch sides to pass it in. Jalea Peters on the baseline. Ball out of bounds. Last touch the Royals. Bynum underneath to pass it in. Ball's loose. Yvonne Lee and Brisker were around it. Now Brisker and Johnson on a double team on Bynum. Johnson backs off. Sublé and Lee one-on-one. Lee gets the steal all alone, lays up, and it goes. Yvonne Lee, the freshman, with another 2 points in the first 2 of this second half. Hudler to Gibson up top. Soublé to Peters. Peters guarded one-on-one with Brisker. Brisker is trying to slip a pass in to Alexis Bynum, but well guarded by Alexandria Johnson. Tips it out, so it stays with the Falcons. Peters off to Bynum as the shot clock winds down. Another shot clock violation for the Falcons. 20 turnovers in total today for Pfeiffer. Only 8 on the other side. As Johnson sizes up Gibson, tries to go under and roll it up. Gets contact, but no foul. Stays Royals possession. Weaver leading the way, still with 11. She has the ball now. Over to Lee. Lee takes a 3. Just barely off the mark. Rebound, Brisker with the floater. Dances around the rim, and falls. Royals adding on to this lead, now leading by 26. Peters dishes down, Kidwell gets another steal on the day. In transition, fast break to Johnson. This time it's good. Johnson in her first year as a Royal, coming from Little Rock, Arkansas. Now in double digits in her Queens debut. Gets called on the foul there against Bynum. Bynum will go to the line for the third time today. She's 2 for 4. First one's good. Alexandria Johnson in her first game as a Royal, already in double digits, 10 points. Same thing with Jordan Weaver. She's got 11, transfer from Sam Houston State. Now the other way, the Royals, Kidwell with the 3. Three's up for Queens as it's good from there. Now a 30-point lead. Kidwell guarding Kennedy Hudler tight. Now Weaver on Gibson. Gibson looks inside for Soublé. Out of reach. Royals get possession back, and now Pfeiffer switching all 5 of their players. Horton gets back in, running the point. Hannah Isley, Contreras, Haynes, and Finch all on the floor for Pfeiffer. Looks like Johnson was called on an offensive foul, as the Royals are 3 for 3 of their last field goal attempts. Finch laid off to Haynes. Haynes gives it to Horton. Crossover move, steps through, up and no good. But a great move there by Horton, the freshman, to give themselves a chance at the points, trailing by 30 with 6:46 left in the third quarter. Weaver also with 6 rebounds. Is now Brisker up high off the glass. Makes it 54-22. Brisker now with 4 points today, also adding 4 rebounds as well. 27 total rebounds for the Royals and 16 total steals. Kidwell wraps up Isley. Jump ball. Pointing in the direction of the Royals. Queens possession. Johnson running the point. Lee just off her hands. Misses the easy pass. Unwanted turnover there for Jen Brown, and you could tell she didn't like it. She wants the clean precision passes and not turn the ball over, especially when you're leading by as much as they are. Haynes had a second chance after getting the offensive rebound. Now Johnson, pass blocked but makes its way perfectly to Brisker, just too high for Lee. Back-to-back turnovers for the Royals. Now Pfeiffer looking to end a 2-minute scoring drought, and they might right here as Horton fouled on the shot attempt. Heads to the line for the second time today. Had an and one back in the first half. Was 1 for 1 on that attempt. Now she gets 2 as Amari Davis checks back in for the Royals. No good on the first one, 1 for 2 on the day. Second one goes, gives her 8 and puts the Falcons at 23. Weaver at half court, slows things up. Lee running the point, now to Kidwell. Pick from Weaver, Kidwell looks for Weaver. Weaver gets the pass and the layup. Makes it 56-23 in favor of the Royals. She's got 13. Horton, guarded by Kidwell. Mari Davis on Isley. Doesn't cause the turnover. Kidwell almost going for the double team. Calls it off. Kidwell really active, trying to poke the ball away. She's got 6 steals on the day. Horton airballs. Shot clock violation. And Queens gets it. We have another timeout. But Kidwell with 6 steals, 12 points. Weaver with 13 and 6 rebounds. So the Royals in control here with 4:45 left in the third quarter. Stick with us. More basketball right here on the Queens Sports Network.
Championship action is when the ASUN is at its finest. That's why you'll want to visit asunphotos.com. ASUN Photos is present at every ASUN championship, capturing the action, including those must-have shots you may have missed or want to save for a memory. We understand your passion, so when you want to relive those favorite moments, players, and special memories, start with the experts from asunphotos.com.
Welcome back to Charlotte, North Carolina, where the Queens women's basketball team opening up their season at home, currently leading the Pfeiffer Falcons 56-23. 4:45 left to play in the third quarter. Mari Davis, Yvonne Lee, Casey Kidwell, Adia Brisker, all in for the Royals as Pfeiffer takes over possession. Alexis Bynum running point. Brisker right there for the steal. Goes off her hand and out of bounds. Last touch by the Royals. Stays with Pfeiffer. Horton on the inbound pass. Gets too far. Kidwell takes it. Finds Davis. Pass just out of reach. Pfeiffer takes it right back. Kidwell should pick up her 7th steal of the game. Royals are 5 for 5 of their last 5 field goal attempts, but they've also had 4 turnovers in the last 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Lee comes down with the rebound on the missed shot from Bynum, but it goes out of bounds, so Pfeiffer gets lucky and keeps possession. Well, on the other side, Pfeiffer has 4 turnovers in the last 4 minutes. So both these teams giving up the rock back and forth. A little bit better spot for the Royals, leading right now by 33. Bynum with the floater from deep, goes off Davis. Brisker trying to get back. Davis does a great job to position herself and push Peters, Julia Peters, out the baseline. Casey Kidwell now checking out. Kennedy Fuller back in, as well as Adia Brisker out for the Royals. And Jalen Brown, senior from Jeffersonville, Indiana, UNC Greensboro transfer. She could definitely score. We haven't seen her too much today, but she has a career high of 22 points against Tennessee Chattanooga as Fuller takes her first field goal attempt. Weaver with the rebound, gets another fouled on the second try. She'll head to the line. And what a debut for her in a Royals uniform. 13 points, 5 offensive rebounds, 6, just updated with that last one. 7 rebounds total, 4 for 7 from the field. Now 6 for 6 from the line. Right before she took that, I was about to say 5 for 5. Tried to stay away from a broadcaster's jinx there. And the 7th goes out. She's 6 for 7 from the free throw line. Pfeiffer the other way. Peters down to Soublette. Bynum loses it for a moment. Recovers. Bynum with 7 so far. Gives it to Peters off the front of the rim. Davis with the rebound. Weaver gets another basket. That's 16 on the game. Fuller gets the assist. Bynum, one-on-one with Davis. Weaver leading all players in points with 16, also in rebounds with 8. On the other side, Maya Horton, 8 points. Jalea Gibson, number 15, the black uniform, with 5 rebounds. 59-25 is your score. Closing in on 2 minutes to play in the third quarter. Lee with the deep two. Off the mark. Rebound grabbed by Pfeiffer. We've talked about it already, but this is the season opener for the Royals women's basketball team, but on Thursday they take South Carolina State as they continue to push the pace. Brown looks for a pass towards Weaver in the paint. Intercepted by Gibson. That's Gibson's first steal of the game. Bynum thought about the three. Holds it. Drives inside. Mid-range two. Off the glass. No good. Lee to Weaver. Under the rim. Easy layup. Give Weaver 18 on the day. 61-25, under a minute left in the third. Lee playing one-on-one with Bynum. Bynum goes through some contact. No foul off the rim. Now Brown up. Easy layup goes for her. 63-25 in favor of the Royals. Brown with 6 points, 2 for 3 from the field. Three-point attempt there from Hudler, no good. She's got nothing from three today. Fuller with an easy layup as we'll now see a timeout from Pfeiffer with just 10 seconds left in the third quarter after the Royals go on a 6-0 run in the last minute. And Pfeiffer 0 for 4 on their last 4 trips down the court. A 2-minute scoring drought for them. Jordan Weaver has 18 points. Can't stop talking about her because she has been so good for the Royals today. 18 points, 8 rebounds, finishing at the rim. She handles the ball at half court. She's doing it all so far. And obviously a great addition as she's only a redshirt freshman. She did transfer from Sam Houston State, but a redshirt freshman. So 4 more years of eligibility for her in a Royals uniform. And a great start today. She's got 18, leading the way for the Royals. Let's take a look at where some of the other players on the Queens roster are. As I've talked about, Casey Kidwell also having a massive game. 7 steals, 2 rebounds, 12 points. And Alexandra Johnson has 10 points, 5 rebounds, also adding on a steal there. Those 3 in double-digit figures for the Royals. Kidwell checking back in to the game. Possession for the Falcons with only 10 seconds left. See what they do with limited time on the clock. Passed in a little. Royals keeping the pressure. Isley goes down, finds its way to Weaver. Gibson tosses it up at the buzzer. Excuse me, that was Shania Haynes at the buzzer. And she gets it to go. And Royals lead 65-27 over the Falcons' final quarter to play. Coming up after this quick break.
Championship action is when the ASUN is at its finest. That's why you'll want to visit asunphotos.com. ASUN Photos is present at every ASUN championship, capturing the action, including those must-have shots you may have missed or want to save for a memory. We understand your passion, so when you want to relive those favorite moments, players, and special memories, start with the experts from asonphotos.com.
Once royalty carves out its place in history, it becomes an empire. And an empire needs room to grow. People call us an empire. We simply call ourselves Royals. Queens has been committed to excellence in everything we do. Now, we've leveled up. We're faster. We're stronger. We're better than ever. And now, we're ready for a new challenge. Our legacy has expanded. ASUN is now our domain, whether it's away or at home. On the diamond, even when no one is watching. Working, training, coaching. In the moments that define our empire, Royals are Division 1.
Hello and welcome back to
Championship
Curry
action
Arena in
when
the Levine
ASUN is
Center
at its
on the
finest.
campus of Queens
That's why
University
you'll want
of
to visit
Charlotte.
ASUN Photos.
The home opener for the Royals women's basketball team, currently leading 65-27, already underway here in the fourth quarter. Kid Kidwell at the line. Gets the first to go, 66-27. And it's been all Royals in this one. I mean, we look at the specialty stats. Bench points, 15. Points in the paint, 40. Dominating that over Pfeiffer. And 22 points off turnovers after causing 26 turnovers for Pfeiffer. So a hard game as Horton steps through with a tough move. Rebound brought down by Weaver. It's now some great passing there. Brown lays it up and in. Nine minutes remaining. I've talked about it before, but Pfeiffer playing a very good opponent in the Royals this year. They're taking on a Division I opponent for the opening game of the season. And you know, we've seen a lot of warm-up games as Weaver goes down to the court hard. Gets up slow, but she seems to be okay. She did draw the foul. She'll shoot two. But you see a lot with especially the Division I programs in women's and men's basketball, like South Carolina and UNC and Duke. I mean, they all play their warm-up games. And we know what they look like as Weaver's good from the first one. But you have to respect those teams on the other side of those warm-up games. They're competing and getting better. That gets that program better every time they're playing a Division I opponent. The Gamecocks, #1 in Division I, starting their season last week. Now the Royals nearby. Maybe we'll see a matchup eventually. But Queens in the driver's seat right now, 71-27. Haynes getting there. Kidwell putting in the work to get another steal. Johnson the other way. Weaver up off the mark. Rebound brought down by Horton. And a foul was drawn, so the ball will go in possession of the Falcons. And Pfeiffer actually stays on the road for a little bit, heading to Georgia after this on this coming weekend. Then they'll head home after that to take on Bob Jones, the Bruins. For the Royals, they take on South Carolina State on Thursday. That's right here at Curry Arena. Will be on ESPN+. Game's at 5 p.m. Then they hit the road to take on head coach Jen Brown's alma mater, James Madison in Harrisonburg, Virginia. So we got a jump ball. Brisker pulled it away. Possession arrow is towards the Falcons, so ball will stay with them. And something I haven't really talked about in this game, as the Royals bring in a whole new lineup, really, they've used almost everyone on their roster. We've seen Lanice Johnson, Summer Josephson, Jalen Brown has come in, Amari Davis has been in and out, Kennedy Fuller's been out, Lanice Johnson, Casey Kidlow, Yvonne Lee. We've really seen most of these Royals play, so a full game played by everyone on the team, as foul drawn by the Falcons. They'll have the ball in at the baseline. Horton goes up top to Haynes. Dished off to Sidbury. Horton, the 5'5" freshman from North Carolina, stops. Takes it, whistle blown. Turnover for Pfeiffer. Royals, Amari Davis. Give it into Lee, running point right now for Jen Brown and the Royals. Summer Joseph also back in. Lee with the three off the front of the rim. That one looked on a good line from here. Horton takes it right back on the fast break, gets the layup to go. 71-29 for the Royals. Now Pfeiffer starting to press. Brown stops short, takes a mid-range jumper. Fuller gets the rebound. Last touched by the Falcons, stays Royals ball. A big substitution by the Falcons. Amanda Finch back in. Horton actually stays, one of the only. Number 12 in Black Contreras back in, as well as Gibson. Jalea Peters in for the Falcons as well. Good job by Fuller to keep it in. Fuller was wide open at the corner. Lee didn't give it there in time. Takes the shot off the side. Rebounds off the mark. Summer Joseph now goes to the line. First time at the free throw line today. She's got 2 points, now 3. Good on the first one. Also 3 rebounds and provided the only block for the Royals. Oh, excuse me, that was Balde with the block, not Joseph. But she does have a steal. It's now Horton coming the other way. She went 1 for 2 at the line. Off the back, doesn't touch the rim. Lee with the rebound up to Fuller. Fast pace, Davis under the rim, easy layup. 74-29 with 5:50 to play in the fourth quarter. The Royals also with 18 offensive rebounds, so just beating Pfeiffer on the boards. As Joseph picks up another board there. Brown trying to find Davis, out of reach, just too high. Alexis Bynum gets her rest and comes back in. Maya Horton will take a seat. Bynum guarded by Fuller. Gibson brings Joseph out. Ball touches out of bounds. Now turned over in possession of the Royals as Brown now runs point. Switching it up, Lee playing a 2-guard. Finds Joseph at the top. Called her on a travel. She took that step just too soon. And just a different attitude for the Royals this year. You can see Coach Brown. They're up 74-29, but they're still trying to execute to the best of their ability because they know how tough the remainder of their schedule is and how they're going to have to play their best. As they don't call an over and back. And now they do. Some confusion here on my side as well. The refs are talking it over. Before we can see, and they do call it an over and back. Backcourt violation. Jen Brown, as I've said, has been coach for 3 years of the Royals. And this is probably in the top 5 of points scored for the Royals, the 74 they're putting up today. Not too many times they've gotten past 70 in the past couple of years. It was a struggling program. Jen Brown seems like the one who's going to right that ship. Last year to open the season, they played Emory and Henry College. That was a 78-69 win. So just 4 points ahead, but they're still 446, so we don't know where this one's gonna end up just yet. Other than that, 75 points versus Newberry College, 74 in a loss versus UVA. Here at Curry Arena in Charlotte, North Carolina, home of the Queens Royals. I'm Nick Kloss alongside you for this matchup as the Royals take on the Pfeiffer Falcons, currently leading with 4:46 left in the fourth, 74-29. It'll be Royals ball when we come back out of the timeout. But only a handful of times. They played Mars Hill last year, put up 83. Could still beat that today. Plenty of time left, and it doesn't look like they're taking their foot off the gas. Brown running the point, gives it off to Lee. Lee still looking for that first three. Goes around on Finch. Double move, tough layup. Rebound for Joseph, that one's off. Now Davis gets it to go. Makes it 76-29. Davis, 7 points on the day. Seeing if she can bounce back. She gets the tip, but can't get the steal, lost track of it. Peters tries to pass it off for Contreras, picked back up by Peters. Called a foul against Brown for reaching in. That's Brown's first. Bynum will pass in. Peters in the corner, guarded by Davis. Joseph gets a hand on it. Gibson brings it down. Finch dumps it off. Blocked and poked out. Turnover for Pfeiffer. That's their 33rd of the game. Denise Johnson back in, as we said earlier, getting her first minutes as a college athlete, rehabbing from a very big injury. Good to see her back. Isbalde is back. Coach Brown has wanted to see Lanice Johnson in action since she's gotten here. Finally, a chance. Obviously, short minutes right now. Those can build throughout the year. Is Pfeiffer inside. Brown called on another reach. As it looks like Coach Brown's just telling them to settle down. They don't need to be as aggressive. As now we see Kayla Souble as well as Kennedy Hudler and Shania Haynes check in. Peters slips. Lanice Johnson pokes it out to Brown. Lee goes for the reverse layup. Gets it to go. 78-29. Off another turnover by Pfeiffer. The Royals, obviously a much better team this year, but obviously a much harder schedule, making the jump to D1. Pfeiffer playing at the Division III level. But next, South Carolina State. And the Royals know how much of a challenge that's going to be. And then JMU after that, UNC Asheville. They play the University of Washington. They play Gonzaga this year, Radford, South Carolina, upstate. So a lot of good teams on their schedule. It's only going to get tougher from here. Lee now guarded by Horton, who just checked in. Fuller dishes off to Johnson. Johnson off the front of the rim. No good on her first field goal attempt of the game. Isley in the paint against Johnson. Well defended. Balde with the rebound. Brown up to Lee. Stops. Decides to pull it out, as now under 2 minutes, close to 1:30 left in the fourth quarter. Brown's gonna kill some clock here. She'll take the three. Off the side of the rim, Johnson in for the rebound, grabbed by Fuller. Now Lee from three, and it goes. Finally, Yvonne Lee's wanted that one for a while. Royals on a 7-0 run, 81-29 is the score. Queens leading by 52, under a minute now. Pfeiffer trying to add on to their total. Horton thought about the three, dishes it inside to Souble, but shot clock winds down, not in time. Royals take it over with 37 seconds left in the game, 30 seconds on the shot clock, so they won't be able to wind the clock completely down. Excuse me, a 10-0 run now. They just made it 10 when they got to 81. Lee will hold it. It's now 20 seconds. .15 on the clock. Lee off the pick from Balde. Lanice Johnson from three. Just off the mark, 5 seconds left. Horton takes it down. Kick ball there by Lee. Stops the clock at 1.8. So now ball goes to Pfeiffer at the baseline. And they'll just toss it in to wind this one down. Touched by Brown. Brown gets another steal, tries to add to the score. No good. 81-29 is our final. The Royals take it by 50. And what a showing for them. A team that really hasn't had much success over the past couple years. And now look at them. 81-29 over Pfeiffer. Haven't had a start like this in years. And now they have a tough matchup on Thursday against South Carolina State. The Division I opener right here at home at Curry Arena. And then on the other side for the Falcons, they go on the road for their next two to Decatur, Georgia. And I'm sure this will set them up for a lot of success later in the season. Maya Horton leads the way for the Falcons, 10 points. And on the other side, Jordan Weaver, what a game. Gets the double-double, 20 points, 10 rebounds. A huge impact from the transfer from Sam Houston, and that's all we have here. 81-29, the Royals with a big win over the Falcons to start their season. They start 1-0. Thanks for watching, and we'll have another game on Thursday against South Carolina State on ESPN+. We'll see you then.